Now, we've been talking about the loss of animal habitat from housing development, growing cities, smaller habitat losses.
But today I want to begin talking about what happens when habitat is reduced to such a large area. There are, of course, animal species that require large areas of habitat, and some migrate over very long distances. So what's the impact of habitat loss on those animals that need large areas of habitat? Well, I'll use the hummingbirds as an example. Now, you know a hummingbird is amazingly small, but even though it's really tiny, it migrates over very long distances, travels up and down the western hemisphere, the Americas, back and forth between where it breeds in the summer and the warmer climates where it spends in the winter. So we would say that this whole area over which it migrates is its habitat, because on this long distance journey, it needs to come down to feed and sleep every so often, right? Well, the hummingbird beats its wings about 3,000 times per minute. So you think, wow, it must need a lot of energy to food, right? Well, it does. It drinks a lot of nectar from flowers and feeds on some insects, but it's energy efficient too. You can't say it. As it flies all the way across the Gulf of Mexico, it uses up almost none of its body fat. But that doesn't mean it doesn't need to eat. So hummingbirds have to rely on plants in their natural habitat. And it goes without saying, but well, the opposite is true as well. Plants depend on hummingbirds too. There are some flowers that can only be pollinated by hummingbirds without it stopping feed and spreading pollen from flower to flower. These plants would cease to exist. But the problem, well, as natural habitat along these migration routes is developed by humans for housing or agriculture, cleared for raising cattle, for instance. There's less food available for migration. Their nesting sites are affected too, the same by the same sorts of human activities. And all of these activities pose a real threat to the hummingbird population. So to help them survive, we need to preserve their habitats. And one of the concrete ways people have been doing this is by cleaning up polluted habitat areas and then replanting native flowers that hummingbirds feed on. Promoting ecological tourism is another way to help save their habitat, as the number of visitors and ecotourists who come to hummingbirds' habitats to watch the birds. The more the number of visitors grows, the more local businesses profit. So ecological tourism can bring financial rewards. All the more reason to value these beautiful creatures in their habitat, right? But to understand more about how to protect them, to support the hummingbirds the best we can, we've got to learn about their breeding, nesting site, and migration routes, and also about natural habitats we find there. That should help us determine how to prevent further decline in the population. A good research method, a good way to learn more is by running a banding study. Banding the birds allows us to track them over the lifetime. It's practice that has been researched for years. In fact, most of what we know about hummingbird comes from banding studies. When we capture a hummingbird and make sure all the information about it, like its weight and age and length, are all recorded and then put into an international information database. And then we place an extremely lightweight span on legs. What looks like a leg, although technically it's considered part of the first foot. Anyway, these bands are perfectly safe, and some hummingbirds are on a year with no evidence of any problem. The band is labeled with a tracking number. Oh, and there's a phone number on the band to call for free to report abandoned bird they found or recaptured. So when abandoned bird is recaptured and reported, we learn about its migration route, its growth, how long it's been alive, its lifespan. One recaptured bird is abandoned almost 12 years earlier. She's one of the oldest hummingbirds on record. Another interesting
Another
thing we learned
interesting thing
is
we learned
that
is
some
that
hummingbirds,
some hummingbird
they no longer
they no
use a
longer
certain
use a
route.
certain route.
They travel by
They
a
travel
different
by a
route to reach
different
their
route to
destination.
reach their
And
destination.
findings
And
like
findings
these have
like
been of
these
interest to
have been
biologists and
interest to
environmental scientists in a
people
number of
inside in a
countries
number of
who
countries
are trying to understand the
the
complexities of
complexity
how
of how
changes in
changes in
habitat
habitat
affect the
affect the
species in it.
species in it.